I sent a letter to the coordinator of the activities in Judea, Samaria, Gaza for the army and for the government. He's a general himself, General Mordechai, Yoav Mordechai, and I asked him many questions. Now, this is a letter I've sent 17 times, so it's not the first time I've sent it. But today it has more meaning. Why? Because after the expose of World Vision providing humanitarian aid, their humanitarian aid to terrorist organizations, and Mr. Mordechai getting on the television and radio and being very nasty with them, I'm saying, excuse me, this is the 17th time I'm writing him, saying what's going on. You're allowing UNRWA, the United Nations Relief and Work Agency, to supply, to run 78% of the people of Gaza, of their lives in Gaza, while there's no supervision whatsoever what happens to the cash that comes in, or what happens to the humanitarian aid that comes in. And the coincidence that this week, our agency, the Center for Near East Policy Research, is making a film on the military training in Gaza, and the kids are getting those guns from money that's given, cash that's given to UNRWA, cash that comes through unchecked through the civil administration, comes to UNRWA, and the cash goes not for medical supplies or social work needs and things like this. Instead, it goes for arms. Are the children eating the bullets that they're being trained with? I have not gotten any response from Mr. Mordechai last 6 months. Also, the only response we did get, a year ago, we sent 2 journalists to the Erez Junction who interviewed the people there, who works for the civil administration, who said, oh, yes, we have the Palestinian Authority sign on all the documents that they're getting the materials. Meanwhile, the materials are going to the Hamas leadership. The spokeswoman for the civil administration screamed at the top of her lungs, we're not allowed to publish such things. I said, why not? It's not the truth. She says, I'll get you, don't worry. Okay, you can threaten me all you want, but that only inspires me to do my work. Something very important in terms of accountability and transparency. I'm in touch, our agency is in touch with every member of the Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee of the Knesset. The lack of response to these issues has been frightening.